I'd heard a little bit about Painting the Myth before I got here, but I hadn't seen it. I'd seen a sort of a dim photocopy of an installation, I think. And I'd heard that it was a canvas, some sort of screen, and that you painted on it, and somehow information appeared, and you would learn about the painting.
Well, the first impression was that it had just appeal for any age, I think. It was completely accessible, and for me, that's really important when I look at different works in this area. We're often enamored by the technology and what it can do without necessarily connecting with a general audience.
Well, it's really pretty amazing. I think everyone, when they first see it, is impressed at the fact that it's a canvas and a regular paintbrush, and yet it does all these things that a computer screen might do. So this interesting mix of traditional media with all this new technology, and it instantly captures your imagination. It just pops up there and draws you in.
Painting the Myth is a new installation system for art museums and galleries. It brings accessible interaction into harmony with compelling narrative and offers audiences a brush with the stories of famous painters and artists in an innovative multimedia experience. Painting the Myth tells the story of a painter in the most intuitive way imaginable, with an easel, canvas, and paintbrush. Imagine standing at the easel of a famous painter, Van Gogh, Monet, Renoir, Thomson. Imagine picking up his paintbrush and painting your way through his life. Imagine that as you paint through the layers of his work, his voice guides you through the stories of his art. Imagine if you could get a glimpse of the story behind the canvas. Painting the Myth brings this experience to life. The innovation of Painting the Myth lies in the inherent simplicity of its conceptual design. Seamless integration of form, function, content, and a near invisible application of technology that renders a truly magical experience. Appearing at first glance as an ordinary easel, canvas, and paintbrush, the system comes to life when used and offers access to a state of emotional and educational involvement impossible with traditional media. All elements in Painting the Myth are aligned and congruent to such a degree that user expectations are exceeded while an emotional bond occurs as a result of their investment in the painting process. The synthesis of analog and digital elements captivates users in a way rarely before seen in the design of interactive installation. Participants first encounter a blank canvas on an easel and a painter's brush. Behind the easel are a video camera, computer, audio speakers, and projector. As the participant paints on the canvas, the system tracks and processes the motion of the brush, and in response projects brush strokes onto the canvas. Simultaneously, the action of painting triggers a dramatic audio narrative, complete with sound effects and music. Experientially, the participant is literally painting the story, all with an interface as simple and accessible as a paintbrush and a canvas. Painting the Myth was designed as a modular system, requiring off-the-shelf technologies and components. This modular design also extends to the system's conceptual structure, enabling the same physical apparatus to be used in multiple sequential exhibitions with different content packages. Galleries can simply load new content and generate even greater value for their clients and visitors. Painting the Myth creates a sensual, tactile experience that involves the emotions, intellect, and feelings all at once, a beautiful and brilliant way to explore a story.